Next up, we have the charleston. So the charleston is actually a different type of dance from swing dance, but it's often connected. It's from the same area. You can switch back and forth rapidly between the two. You know, it's danced to the same type of music. So you can be doing your triple step, your Lindy step, your rock step, and then you can switch right into the charleston. So the charleston is usually done, at least in our book, from the closed position, which again we can get into with the J turn or the couple turn. So with the charleston, maybe we'll do it separately first actually. Let's just show it. So the charleston,
Okay guys, a really important thing to mark here with the step is your hands, because it's going to help a lot later when you're doing tandem. So when your foot moves back for the rock step, your same hand will move forward, and the other hand will move back. So then when I kick, my leg's moving forward, my arm will move back to counter that motion. So when I do it, my hands are actually going in the opposite direction of my feet. If you watch, it's like...
Okay. And again, this is actually the opposite, because when you, why is it the opposite?
Do you kick back with your right or left?
It is I go left first.
Yep, so girls, like the guy is always going to rock step on his left foot, but girls, you're going to have to, it could go either way for you, because when we do it in tandem, usually I'm rocking on my left, just like he is.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Okay, so to do it together, again, we get into our closed position, and we're gonna just do it together. Back, kick, back, kick. All right. So to break the step down, this is a little more complicated than maybe the other steps. We're gonna do again our rock step, and then we're gonna do a kick, and another kick. And then here is sort of where people get confused. So we're going to back kick with this leg, and then rock step with the opposite leg. So I said leg a lot of times, so that might have been confusing, but we're just going to go through it slow. So we go kick, and then when we go back with this leg, we're going to switch to rock step with this leg. So we go back, rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The thing I always say in my head is rock, step, hop, step, rock, step.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then the girl will just be the opposite side, so we're going to have rock with the right, kick, back, rock with the right, kick, rock with the right, kick. Yeah. And again, so you'll see that I was switching back and forth, and Melissa also switches back and forth, because when we do certain styles of the charleston, we want to be doing it the same way. So right here, it's fine if we're doing it opposite. Ow.
I was doing it the same.
Oh, you were? Okay, that's
Back
fine.
opposite.
Yeah. So whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, it'll look good either way. I think this way, our legs are together when we're kicking, which is nice. Or they're like close and or far away. But other ways we can do it is we can kind of, I don't know how they do it. Yeah, like that. We can get into tandem. This is what's called tandem charleston. So from here, one of us would have to switch to the other person. With me and Melissa changes to me. So we go back, kick, back step, back, kick, back step, kick, back step, kick. Oops, it was off speaking. That's okay. Charleston, like that, yeah, wow. And then we can go ba-ba-da-ba-da. And we can do it from here or something. We can do it holding hands even. We go back, kick. And the nice thing about this position too is that we can start to do these flip-flops, which are popular. So on the back step, we're gonna flop back and forth. So hoop, and back step, hoop. And then I can make a switch. And again, we don't have music, so you can't visualize it that well, but...
There's two other charlestons. You can actually charleston facing each other. This, you might want to tone down your kick a little bit.
Yeah. So, is it the same?
It's almost the same.
So the hard thing about the face-to-face charleston is that one of you has to get into it not from the rock step. So if you're memorizing it from the rock step, it can get confusing. Well, of course you're going to memorize it from the rock step, but one of you has to just sort of fall into it. So if I start with the rock step, she's going to kick in, and I'm going to kick, back step, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can get really crazy. Yeah, I kind of fucked it up there, but yeah. What was the other one?
The drunk charleston.
Oh god. Okay. This is a move. So this is the charleston from here, but we're just going to sort of fall over each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back.
That's not how it goes.
How's it go?
So basically what you're doing is you're putting, I'll just do it without you and then you can catch up. So basically it's going to step, rock, step, step, rock, step, step, rock, step.
Right, okay, I remember now. So it's like if you were doing that same move, but sort of sideways, like you were drunk. We call it the drunk charleston. It's a little akin to the way they walk in The Wizard of Oz. You know, they do this like this thing, and then the other person will step over. So we go like this. It's a little akin to this. You know, so what we're going to do together is we're going to go step over, and then step over, and then step over, and then step over, and then step over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Drunk charleston, flip-flopping charleston, tandem charleston, face-to-face charleston. Charleston, give it a shot.